loading thing, and then I'll share it around with all the servers that I know, and then we'll.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I need to start my stream actually.
Are you streaming it as well?
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna. It's not gonna have my audio on it.
Oh yeah.
I haven't got a capture card or anything. So,
If necessary, do you want me to keep on sending you like the files for?
like the audio.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, it's your choice. Because obviously, I wonder if it's like a bit better with the commentary or not. But yeah, I can send them to you after that. That shouldn't be a problem. Hmm. Hello everybody, welcome along to the TakeOver Racing League once again for Season 3, Round number 6. It's the Monaco Grand Prix for you guys today. I am Zach, I'll see you bringing you all the action as always, and for the second time this season I'm bringing along a co-commentator. I've got regular racer Deanologist with me on the commentary. So how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad. First time in the comms box. It's going to be an exciting one. Monaco, I mean, can be much better, especially in qualifying, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, Monaco obviously very difficult on its own. I don't think we've actually gone there in the TakeOver Racing League so far, so it'll be exciting to see what goes down on that front. We're getting the first.
So far we haven't raced there. I mean, I think the first season we chose not to for some obvious reasons, and then second season is doing the other half of the calendar, and then we're on to this one. So it's exciting stuff.
All right. We've got the first few cars coming out on track. Both Red Bulls are now out on the circuit. The first car out on the outlap is Optimus Prime in the Alfa Romeo. But yeah, if Dean, if you had to give me one driver who you think who could potentially take victory today, who do you think you'd go for?
I mean, as we know, Touchby Pope is on form at the moment. He's been doing bits and pieces. You know, he's got the alternate strat down, but I don't think the alternate strat is going to work very well at Monaco. The track position you need at the start is crucial. So, from what I've seen, I'd say maybe our Season 1 champion JT could be a dark horse here going for it.
You know, I do agree. I do think JT would definitely have a good chance at this one. I mean, obviously there's the potential threat. I mean, if there's rain or anything, then we could potentially see very few drivers finishing this one.
Oh, definitely. I mean, we saw it in Zandvoort where when the tracks are tight, it's a struggle sometimes, and being consistent is not the easiest. So we'll see what happens. I mean, again, with incidents, there'll be safety cars, so it could all throw spanners into the works. So anyone could win it. It's just we'll wait and see.
All right, sounds good. All right, we've got Optimus here on his first timed run. He's making his way up the hill through Sector 1, bit wide there, through on his line, making his way through this next right-hander here, nice and smooth over the bump, and heading now down towards the Lowe's hairpin, which could be a potential spanner in the works for drivers out here tonight. They're gonna have to get things perfect each and every time if they want to, especially in qualifying, if they want to set a good lap. Oh, he's almost lost the back end of the car there. And making his way through the tunnel. He's on a very good run so far.
I mean, he'll put in a banker lap, see how he can get on. As long as he can keep it clean and not cut any corners and hit any barriers, just get a lap in, that'll be a good start.
Yep, sounds good. Making his way now towards the start of Sector 3 through the swimming pool section. I reckon this one definitely could catch some drivers out tonight.
Oh, 100%. It's just a tricky circuit all around. There are many places that could catch a driver out here. I would just like to add, there's a couple of drivers on mediums at the moment. Oh, someone's just retired.
Atom's out already.
Oh no, that'd be because he's got a qualifying ban, so he will. Looking out for a lap just to get his setup done, and then he'll retire, which is fine.
Oh, Felron's just hit the pole time. 1 minute 10.6. Good time to beat. What do you reckon?
10.6. It's definitely beatable, I'd say. If they can get into the low 10s, maybe. There you go.
It has been beaten just like that by half a second.
Into the 9s, I'd say. Into the 9s definitely is possible today.
Ericsson, the Mercedes, very good lap there.
Definitely. There's a couple of drivers on mediums, as I say. There's Steflish on the mediums, Lone Retreat, and Wardy.
Oh, do you reckon they could potentially try the Pope kind of strategy gun on mediums in the opening stint of the race, and then just going on the charge from then on?
I mean, a lot of drivers, they like to do their first lap on the mediums anyway to get a feel of the circuit, but you never know, they might go for it. I mean, it's worked in the past, so why not? It's up to them.
Yeah. JT's just at it's a 1 minute 9. That's almost a second in front of Ericsson there.
I mean, as I say, he's always been faster in Monaco, and it clearly shows. The 9.4 is a brilliant lap from JT.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, very good start for him. I'll keep an eye on Pope here as he makes his way through the Lowe's hairpin.
He's on a lap.
He's making his way towards the tunnel now. I do want to briefly talk about the Drivers' Championship if we can. I'm not, although in the Discord server I don't believe the other standings of the days. Do we know who's on top?
I don't know off the top of my head because we haven't updated him from last round. Where are they?
I believe Pope might be on top because I think he took victory in the last race, didn't he? He won in Zandvoort.
Yes, he did. So it could be a good chance. Let's look, where are we?
He's making his way around now to complete his first lap. It's a 1 minute 10.6. That's just over a second off. He's got work to do.
I mean, as I say, a lot of drivers will be doing a banker lap just to get a good lap in. I mean, he is in P4, but he can definitely improve on that time.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. For a banker, that's a very good time.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Fans a bit off the pace there. 1 minute 16.2.
Just checking the standings. Pope was only 5 points behind Smoke and Cheese, and Smoke and Cheese did, I think, finish in 7th last round. So I presume Pope will be currently our championship leader.
Yeah, be looking to defend that lead around the streets of Monaco. Speaking of Cheese, do you reckon he can get the championship lead back this race, or do you reckon Pope might start to run away with it?
I mean, recently Cheese has been having a really good qualifying. He's taken a few pole positions recently, so he's definitely one to look out for. That's the thing. We've got many drivers who've got the potential to take victory here. I can't call it 100% here.
You can never call it 100% in Monaco. Cheese is making his way around the last corner here. What time's he going to set? 1 minute 10.8. Not too bad.
Not too bad. I was just mentioned Fan has just gone up into 2nd.
Oh, he's set a very good lap there. 1 minute 9.6. The Aston Martins go 1-2. I'm assuming JT will be coming in this time into the pits. Yep, in he comes. Yeah, so he takes early pole position. Obviously, still a long way to go in this session. Just over 11 minutes.
Would you say as well, Warley's set a 10.5 and that's on medium, so that's a very good time.
Yeah, very good time to try and beat. Of course, if he can get into the top 10 on those mediums, then I see no reason as to why he can't go on and have a good race.
Oh no, definitely not. I mean, I'll see what he'll do. He might go in and then change into soft to see if he can get the upper hand and get a higher position. But we'll see. He's going for another lap at the moment.
Oh, he's going for it. Yeah, he's definitely not reaching the heights of that first. I think he may have made a mistake somewhere because he's a good 8 seconds off.
No, I think that was just a cool down lap after he's just set one. So I think now he's back on a hot lap now.
Oh, fair enough. All right. Pope's continuing to go around. He's gone 3 laps on those soft tyres. I believe this is his 4th, if I'm not mistaken. Here he comes. Obviously, no improvement. But oh no,
those tyres are going to start being quite worn now, especially if he sets the time on those softs. So I'm not sure what he's doing.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't choose to come in because by the look of the track map, it was gun on the wall there. Oh, that was close. Yeah, but by the look of him on the track map, his lap's invalidated. So I don't see why he's staying out on these tyres.
I'm not too sure.
He's made a few mistakes already on this lap. He's hit the wall multiple times.
He's definitely got to back out of this one.
He's
moved over. Yeah.
Moved over. That's Loman Trip making his way through.
Yeah, he was very impressive last race in Zandvoort. He was a new reserve driver, but he's shown his potential already. So he's definitely one to look out for. Oh, I was going to say that. As he's hit the wall into the entry of the chicane.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
That's easily done. Easily done.
Don't have to tell me.
we all know.
Yep. Wonder why I you never see me take part in this league.
Well, I mean, there's potential. You never know. You could have get some practice going and then take part.
Saying that, I did take part in a league race on Saturday for the first time. So,
Did you?
Yeah, that was only like meant to be like a one-off thing. So.
Okay.
But no, I didn't do too bad. I finished 8th.
Finished 8th. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not bad at all.
Made the strategy work a bit. It was Imola, and what happened was qualifying, going up the hill at the end of at the end of 6-2. I got too early on the throttle and got unlucky with the barriers. It's like one of those really slow slides into it, but it's enough to knock you out.
Yeah.
So it was like 15th on the grid, and then I dragged it back, so it wasn't too bad.
15th day was really, really good. If you can make an improvement, then it's great.
Yeah. Although honestly, I think I'll stick to the commentary box personally.
Everyone to their own.
Yep. Both Aston Martins are on outlaps here, so they're going for another time run.
Yeah. So JT JT is coming through the swimming pool chicane, so he's nearly going to start his flying lap, and Fan is just coming out the tunnel. So we could stick with JT and see if he can improve.
Sounds good to me. Here he comes into the last corner to start that next time lap. Here he goes off towards turn number 1. Getting very close to the wall there, being careful not to hit it. You consider the speeds they get up to on the way up the hill. I'll give you that.
You can't fathom it. Oh, we got Dr. Guy.
Oh, that's not good.
Track there. Ooh,
Guy and I.
He's still 3/10 up on his first sector.
He's still going. He's definitely out to pit there. I don't see any reason as to why he'd stay out. Is he actually gonna make it through? No, I thought he might actually make it through the hairpin without hitting the wall, but he's not doing too bad. He's down in 17th, so
definitely room for improvement.
Yeah, we'll say
We'll
that.
see what he can do. It's a tricky track as we say, and it can catch anyone out.
There comes JT. Now JT's almost 4/10 up on his last time. Look how quick he's going.
Fantastic lap.
This is incredible stuff. Here he comes at the last one. I reckon this is a definite improvement, potentially into the 1:08 if he has a good sector 3. Here he comes now.
Could definitely be in the 1:08. That'd be.
Here we go. Is it enough? It is 1:08.8. Spectacular stuff by JT.
I'm just gonna follow with Fan now and see how he can get on. He was just.
His time's invalidated. Yeah, his time's invalidated. So he's gonna back off for this one. Oh, he might have to go another lap to live up to the heights of what we just saw there. Amazing stuff.
At the moment, JT is in another league, really.
It's another dimension.
8/10 up on second place. That's just fantastic.
That could change though, because Fan's about to start his next lap. I reckon he's got this lap to get the best out of the tyres. Oh, and I dare say he may have just ruined that lap before it really got going.
We'll see. I think he's still going. I think he's going to see what he can do.
We'll see how he's looking at the end of sector 1. Alright, just under 2 tenths down.
You can still make some time up, but
yeah, it's definitely yeah, it's definitely a climbable, a mountain. Back towards the tunnel he comes. He's gonna need a good run through here now. Getting very close to the barriers there. Making his way to the end of sector 2. He's 2.5 tenths down. He cut the corner there. Yep. I dare say that his lap's over. So I wouldn't be surprised if he pit here. Yep, in he comes.
Right, I'm just going on with Wardy. He's now on a set of softs, and we'll see if he can improve on his mediums time. I dare say he definitely will be able to. So I'm going to stick with him and see what he can do.
He's got a nice clean stretch of road in front of him here. Let's see what his sector 2 time looks like. 2 tenths up. There's a yellow flag in sector 3 though, so we know that's been cleared. It's all good.
I think that's just someone getting flying that.
Yeah. Here he comes at the last corner. I don't think it's enough to take pole, but it could definitely be an improvement here towards the line. It's P3.
Good lap.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Still not enough to stop the 2 Aston Martins running away with it.
No, at the moment they are running away with it, as you say. They're leagues ahead of everyone else at the moment. I
get the feeling we met. If this kind of thing carries on during the race, I get the feeling we'll see a remake of 2007 in which the 2 McLarens just ran away with the race. In the idea of it was just a McLaren procession with Alonso and Hamilton just getting away with it.
That, definitely. That wasn't the race where Alonso blocked Hamilton in the pits, is it, or is that a different race?
I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't actually watching F1 back then.
Yeah, you're a bit too young for it then.
I was 3 years old.
Oh god, that makes me feel old. I was only 10, but I was still old enough to watch F1 at that point.
Fair enough.
I'm watching Touchby Pope at the moment on another lap on mediums. He's doing pretty well at the moment.
Here he comes. Oh, Afro's Ninja's got a 5-place grid penalty for collision. Pope towards the line. I doubt there's been improvement. Oh no, it is an improvement. 1 minute 9.8.
Mediums. That is brilliant time.
Yeah.
It's a second off the softs, but that is about right, really. The medium tyres.
I feel like this race might actually be Pope trying to take on the 2 Aston Martins.
It definitely could. I mean, being on the alternate strat again, as per usual, could well, again, throw a spanner into the works, but we'll see. It really can depend on luck with safety cars and weather, but I'm going to presume it's going to be in the dry, but we'll wait and see.
Something may have happened to Steph in the last corner there because he was just sitting there on the exit at the last turn.
The last time he might have clipped the ball on the exit and have a little spin.
Yeah, I felt that could be the case. Fans making his way out. I think he's going to try and have one last shot at a time.
Yeah, we've got 2 minutes left on the clock, so definitely got time for one lap. Maybe two if he messes up and then goes again.
I get the feeling Pope is gonna pit this time and just stay where he is.
Yeah, I could see that happening. I think he'll just stick with the mediums. That's a very, very good position to be in.
Yeah.
I mean, P3 isn't, as I say, the end of the world. It's a very good starting position.
Yeah, especially for Monaco. He's going again.
On the mediums.
But no, it's crucial for JT and Fan and Pope just to be up front where they are because Monaco is tough. It's tough to pass.
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's very little space to pass, and I mean, I was thinking that there could be maybe some team orders coming in. Say if Fan could hold up Pope and let JT run away with it, but I don't know.
Potentially, I have to see what they choose to do. Fan's gonna have pretty much one shot of this, maybe two. Okay, okay. Based on the times, he's got maximum 2 attempts to get the pole time here, and that's if JT doesn't get it first.
We've got Afro Ninja going up into 4th as well. That's a very good time for Ninja, but he has got
almost a second up in his previous time. I'm keeping an eye on Pope here. He's making his way through towards the end of sector 2. How's it looking for him? Oh, 1/10 up. Right, last couple of corners for Pope now. Towards the finish line, what's it going to be? No, wait, there is an improvement. He goes second.
Wow, that's a fantastic time.
That's very close. There's 5 thousandths in it, if my maths are correct.
That is correct. That is correct. We've also got Fan on the lap as well. I'm just trying to see if he's improving at all.
Oh, he's
1/10 down at the moment.
That may have had something to do with the Haas in front of him. I'm not too sure. Obviously, he moved over, but he had to back off. He's in a good sector 3 here to have any shot of taking the top time away. You can get one more shot on these tyres, I believe.
Didn't improve on that lap. I think he's
Yep.
going to go straight again for
still
another
1/10 down.
DRS to keep going.
He's got a nice clear road in front of him, and that's crucial.
Just to mention as well, Lone Retreat in P4 now, and Paris in P5 with a 109.9 and an 8. Very good times.
Alright, Pope and JT are done in the race for pole position. It looks like it's down to Fan, see if he can change anything. Alright, he comes through the tunnel. What do you reckon here? Do you reckon he has enough to take pole?
I don't think he'll have enough to take pole, but I reckon he really wants to get back in front of Pope. That would be a mega drive.
Oh, he's 3/10 up. Here we go.
Here we go.
This could be big. Come on, mate. Oh, we may have lost it a little bit there.
You can keep it clean for the last.
Keep it together. Nice and smooth. Last corner.
Exit out of the last corner.
Here he comes towards the line. Is it enough for pole? Is it enough for P2? He's got himself back on the front row, and I have no doubts that he's very pleased with that.
That was a very good time. 109.3 is very, very good time.
Yeah, but it is his teammate JT who sets pole position for the Monaco Grand Prix, provided that there is no change to the top time. Yep, I think that should just do it. JT is on pole.
Yeah, what a lap from JT there. I mean, I've seen that he's been quick in Monaco, and that definitely shows he's half a second up on P2. That's just insane.
Yeah, great stuff there from Aston Martin. Do you reckon they can definitely keep on going in the race?
I mean, it's a very strong assumption that they could keep the lead and keep the 1-2, but as we say, Pope is in P3 with those mediums, and then throw a few safety cars in the works, and you never know what will happen. We could get anyone winning this race still. I'm not going to rule anyone out of this race until it's over.
All right. Okay, well that was qualifying. We do hope you've enjoyed this first part of the coverage. I believe that we should be all right in the way of no one else setting any more times. We're just I think we're all good. But yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back in a little bit with the start of the Grand Prix. So we shall, like I see in a little bit. So hope you stick around. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the TakeOver Racing League for round number 6, the Monaco Grand Prix. Someone's really up early, so we're just about to get going. Dean, mate, what do we think? Do you reckon who do you reckon's going to win this one? If you had to give me a guess, who's going to win it?
I mean, I could say the safe bet is to go with JT. I'd say for the win. His pace is outstanding, and if he can lead from the front, then he can't be stopped. I don't think.
All right. We may potentially have to get a server restart here. I'm not entirely sure because somebody already up a minute or so early.
Yeah, we're still having a little look and see if he'll restart or not.
For now, we might as well give it the lineup for the race. So it's JT on pole, followed by his Aston Martin teammate Sion Tempifa in second place. Championship leader Pope in third place. Lone Retreat in fourth, his second race for Ferrari. Fifth is Paris 232. Sixth is Iwardy. Seventh is Ericsson. Eighth is Tinky Winky 77. 9th, FG Alex in the McLaren, and it's I-Tap in that in 10th place. Afro Ninja in 11th, Theron 12th. A lot of drivers getting disqualified here, so I'm not entirely, I think some of them may have made contact on the start. Cheese is in 13th, they'll be looking to try and take back the championship lead. Ultimash Prime 14th, by 98 in 15th, Corkin 16th, Stefanish in the Red Bull 17th, Dr. Guyana 18th, and FG Atom in 19th. Alright, so yeah, it does look like it should be a pretty exciting race for us. I mean, Monaco, well, definitely not the widest track on the circuit. That's one place we could see difficulty during this one.
I mean, if people are going to be going side by side through certain areas, I'll be questioning it rather.
Yeah, questioning the sanity of some of the drivers in tonight's race. But it's a night race. Monaco definitely looks not nice. Fans spun it. Fan has spun it on the formation lap with a couple corners to go.
Oh dear, not a good start. I mean, at least it was on the formation lap.
Yeah, at least it's not during the race. That could have been very poor. JT though, he's lined up on the grid. I reckon he's got a very good chance of victory today.
He's definitely the favourite to win this race, but I wouldn't rule out drivers like Touch Me Pope for the win. So we'll wait and see what happens.
My two dark horses here, I want to say Paris and Wardy have a chance at taking this one.
That's definitely a good shout. They're previous winners in the TakeOver Racing League, so good shout.
With a couple of incidents, I reckon potentially Cheese could even have a shot. Who knows? It's all very unpredictable, but here we go then. We're about to get going for the starts. Here we go then for 5 red lights for the Monaco Grand Prix. Round number 6 of the TakeOver Racing League is underway. It's a decent getaway from JT on the inside. He'll lead C1 Tempe fans turn 1. There goes Pope underneath trying to take second place. He will take second place. They briefly went 3 abreast there. Paris trying to make a move. There goes Lone Retreat up to 3rd. Great start from him there. He's gained 2 places right away. Well, actually, I'm not sure how many places he's gained. But yeah, JT leads them from Pope, Lone Retreat, Fan, and Paris. Very good start. Oh, and there goes Lone Retreat up the track side, and there goes Fan can try to go around the outside. He's got the inside going to Lowe's hairpin, but has to back out. So he's steering all calm. Tinky Winky on the inside of Ericsson here, looking for 7th place. Oh, a bit of contact there through the hairpin, and that's not what we want to see. Theron, I'm not sure one of the rebels has gone. Theron's gone 3 abreast into the hairpin, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was one of the Red Bulls.
Well, that was quite a mental start, but everyone's kept it reasonably clean so far. No one's retired. I'll say that FG Adam has made 5 places up already from 19th to 14th, so what a start from him.
Yeah, great stuff.
There's carnage at the chicane with Afro Ninja going off track.
Alex Johnson's P10 here. We've got predicted pit stop strategy on the bottom of your screen there. We're expecting the pit window to be around between lap 9 and lap 11. So most likely drivers will be hitting onto a set of mediums or a set of hards. In comes Lone Retreat into the pit, so he may have damage from a hit, almost hitting the wall earlier on. So it looks like it may be going for a potential front wing change. Wait, no, yep, front wing change, and it's changed onto a set of hard tyres. Got multiple guys coming in, so I think the hairpin there, or the battle lowest hairpin, may have done some damage to some drivers. So we've got the bottom 4 now all in the pits. Regardless, it's still JT in the lead by about a second back to Pope now. Then it's still Fan in 3rd. Paris and Wardy, I told you, Dean, they were made dark horses, and they've already made up a place each.
They're definitely up there, and if they can get past Fan, then they can. Paris can get past Fan onto the podium positions and try and catch Pope, because there's a big gap between Fan and Pope at the moment.
I mean, you and I, we both know Fan. It's easier said than done when passing him sometimes. He's making his way down towards the end of sector number 2. JT's at the dream start there. He managed to get in front of both his two rivals behind him at turn 1, and he's managed to pull away just like that. Pope is just outside of DRS range.
Oh, that's true. We'll see if Pope can get within DRS range. That'll be crucial here. But he's just outside at the moment as we've gone to lap 3, and that's when the DRS will be enabled.
Pope's at the fast lap there, 1 minute 11.9. Both Paris. Both Paris and Morty are gonna have they're both gonna have DRS on. Well, Paris gonna have DRS on Fan, and Wardy's gonna have DRS on Paris. So it's gonna be very tense to make our way back down the main straight. If Wardy can get right behind Paris, then I reckon he'll have a very good shot.
So that's the thing, to overtake here, he's only in the start-finish straight, and it's a very short start-finish straight as well. So you need to be right behind the driver, lots of ERS, and able to get that overtake done. Otherwise, it's very difficult to get past anyone here.
Yep, we've got a bit of a train here, which is, if you can call it a train, it's sort of being led by Paris. I mean, we've got ITAP in that, and he's got Ericsson just behind him. So it's kind of a spaced out train, but it's still essentially a train nonetheless. Those two are closing in.
Definitely. I'll just say as well, FG Adams up to 10th place.
Yeah,
Not
great.
sure how he's managed that, but he's up 9 places.
Great stuff by him.
6 places as well. Lots of drivers doing very well here.
There's a little bit of chaos in the opening lap. A couple of guys have already made stops. As JT sets the fastest lap, 1 minute 11.9 again. And keep an eye on Wardy here. It looks like Paris didn't get DRS in the end, but Wardy did, so he's been closing in quite a bit. He went very late on the brakes there. Very audacious from Wardy, but definitely not close enough to go for a move. But he's a lot closer now than he was in the last lap.
Yeah, if you can keep behind him at this kind of gap, you could even try go for it into the chicane.
Well, Paris made a bit of a mistake there, so he's right with him now. Of course, he's stuck in all that dirty air. Ah, no, he's too far back to go for one here.
You try and go for it in the hairpin, you never know.
Very audacious that would be. Do you reckon he could have a chance in the tunnel? He's right there.
I'd definitely say he could go for it on the brakes into the chicane. That could be a very good move. He can get a good exit.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but did there used to be a DRS zone in the tunnel? Or am I imagining things from like F1 2011?
I think that'd be F1 2011 when you could use the DRS anywhere.
Ah, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, we've got a yellow flag at the Lowe's hairpin. I believe that may be lone retreat. Yep, that is lone retreat. He spun it at the hairpin, but he's got himself going again.
He's lost his front wing end plate, so
he's got damage. You have to pit for that one. That is not good. Scroll back to the front here. Wardy's still right there with Paris, and we're talking about him being right on the back of him. He's got a bit of a poor exit to the last corner there. He might have to be careful because here comes the Alpine behind him.
The Alpine are tapping that on mediums. He's had a great start here.
He's an absolute flyer. We're already 5 laps into this thing.
5 laps already. I mean, 5 laps down, 34 to go. Still plenty of laps left.
Yep, long way for us to get a safety car at some point. Because we know what this league's like. Oh, they come very close. They came very close to contact there between Paris and Wardy.
I think there was a slight touch, but I don't think he's got any damage.
Yeah, no, definitely not enough for damage. Well, Paris did a very good job keeping these guys at bay.
No, but Fan has run away with it. He's definitely got the pace over Paris here, and he's not catching. But he's in a bit of a middle gap where he's just by himself, really.
Yeah, those Aston Martins are fast. I'll say that. I mean, last time oh, there goes JT. He lost the car briefly. I was about to say he's built up a 3-second advantage. He may lose about a good second of that.
He spun.
Wardy spun. Who spun?
JT spun.
Oh, JT Randy goes at Rascats. I've moved away from him as it's happened.
Oh, so Touch Me Pope's
Oh,
taking the lead.
Theron's
Great
he may have had a spin in the chicane. He's got no damage by the looks of it. He's managed to get away with it. Bit of chaos then for JT. Pope's now taking the lead then. And he's now the one with a 3-second advantage as Theron gets 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
We've got a good battle here, as I say, between Paris, Wardy, tapping that, and Ericsson. All within 1 second of each other. Let's see what we can do.
Yes, that sounds good. But yeah, unfortunately for JT then. Because he's now got a lot of work to do. But
A lot of work to catch up again, and he's got the disadvantage of being on the soft tyres.
those Aston Martins are fast. Look at that. I mean, he built up a 3-second advantage of Pope within a matter of laps.
So I mean, at the moment, his tyre advantage will still be there, being on softs over mediums. But even if he catches up, he's then got to get past. That's the hard thing.
It's very early on, so in his case, I wouldn't be too worried.
No, I mean it's a mistake from.
Oh, what is your penalty?
but it's still recoverable, 100%.
Yep. Right, Wardy this time, if he closes up in Sector 3 and with a good exit, he could have enough to potentially take Paris. But actually, no, now I say that, I think his chances kind of fading now. Because Paris is getting away.
Oh, no,
Oh, and he comes into the pits. Paris making an early change here at the end of lap number 6 and the start of lap number 7. We had the yellow in Sector 2 there.
set of hards, I think. I think you're going for a set of hards for the end of the race now.
Yep.
Yellow 5 in Sector 2.
That's one of the Haas cars of that Tinky Winky. Yep, he spun it. Tinky Winky spins it. As you can believe, he just resets track there.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately he has reset to track, but for now he's back and going again.
Yep.
Oh. He lost his front.
Let's have a look. I don't believe he has. No, I don't think the Haas has any damage. Yeah, he'll be able to keep going.
So that Tappan that is now right behind Wardy here.
Corgan's
2.5 behind.
Corgan has quickly caught Tinky Winky. He's got DRS on him now, but I doubt he'll have enough to make his way past. Yeah, back to this battle up front. Paris now down in 10th after that first stop. We should be seeing a couple more drivers making their way, and we may see someone else in this pack going for their first and what could be only stop of the night.
Could see Wardy going to the pits here to see what he does. No, he stays out.
All three of them stay out. Tapman, so if with a good exit, could potentially take Wardy on here. He's getting close. Is he gonna have enough to look to the inside? Here we go. Nope.
Not quite enough.
But he hasn't compromised himself. That's good. He's still holding on. He's right there with him. Up the hill they go. Look at Cheese. He's up in 7th place now. He's moved up since the start.
Yeah, he's the second or the third leading medium runner. His teammate of tapping that up is up front at 5th, and then obviously there's Tucker Pope on the mediums as well. So he's definitely in a good position here to get good points.
Yeah, I mean, look at Pope pulling out the advantage now. Almost 4.5 seconds.
He's definitely got the tyre advantage now. The mediums are still working fine, and then the softs are really wearing off now. So it's all falling into the hands of Pope at the moment.
Yep. He's managed to find his way past both Aston Martins. Purely through some of it through hard racing, some of it through just taking advantage of mistakes. But yeah, great stuff from Pope so far.
Well, at the moment, tapping that is right behind Wardy. Wardy
He's
is
right
really
on the gearbox of the Ferrari. You do like to see it. Very close racing here, but hopefully they don't get too close because we don't want to see anyone spinning off into turn 1.
No, well, Tappin's right behind him. He could get him in to start, finish straight here. We'll see what he can do.
Oh, he's a lot closer this time around than he was last time. Does Wardy defend inside? He's looking at his Tapping looking to the outside into 1. Oh, and he's hit the wall.
He's kept position so far.
I don't think he has any damage. I think he's managed to get away with it. Ericsson's ghosting here.
Ghosting through him. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Ericsson maybe about to just scam a free place.
I'm not sure why he's ghosted.
I'm not entirely sure either. I'm sure he'll be okay. Tapping that should get away. Yes, he does. He's away. There we go. And he's still right there behind Wardy, so all is not lost. Oh, there goes Cheese looking around. He's now caught Ericsson as well. Cheese on the charge.
Battle here, definitely.
I mean, technically these guys will all move up a place due to Wardy's penalty.
At the moment, they definitely will be in front of him after the pit stops.
Yep.
Sorry, but after the race with the penalty.
Yeah. Unless, of course, he's choosing to serve it mid-race. You never know.
Actually, no, with the track cutting ones, you can't serve them in the pit lane. It's only if you speed in the pit lane where you get a 5-second penalty, then you can serve that in the pit lane.
Oh, thank you for letting me know.
Softs.
Oh, it's a...
Move, and a new front ring as well. So he did
Yes, yeah, he must have taken some kind of damage. We just couldn't see it. We'll see how many people have made stops so far. So far, we've had 8 drivers have made stops. Three of whom have made 2 stops. Alex, Lone Retreat, and Bar 98 have all made 2 stops so far.
Yeah, that must be due to front wing damage, or it must be wing damage more than anything. No one would have stopped twice already.
Yep.
Still a battle up front with Smoke and Cheese, Ericsson, and Wardy.
Yep. The battle that doesn't stop.
No, it's good. They're keeping it clean enough. Like it's not too bad. No one's retired from the race so far, which is really good to see.
Don't jinx it.
You say that. 3 drivers off and safety car out, but so far, not too bad.
Ericsson here, the 3rd driver in this train to take Wardy on. Will he be able to succeed? Because Paris... What? Oh no, here comes Wardy into pits.
There you go. That releases Ericsson and it releases Cheese.
Cheese will be trying to make a move. I get the feeling that he'll be trying to do that.
Now Ericsson's tyres must be really, really roasting hot by now and worn.
Wardy on to set mediums.
Normally it only goes to about a lap 8 or 9, but they're extending it to lap 11, so it's good so far from some of the drivers.
Yeah, because look at Pope, who's still going on those mediums. How long do you reckon he'll be able to keep those going for?
I'm not so sure with the mediums. They can last a really, really long time. Like, I know that some people have gone nearly 30 laps on mediums, so you might be going near to the end and then onto softs for the last 9 laps. That could work.
I mean, he's definitely got the track position to try a strategy like that. I mean, short of a safety car, it does look like he has this race under wrap so far.
Yeah, without a safety car, he's got nearly an 8-second lead here. It's really dominant so far, but if there's a safety car, say now, it'd be really hard to judge what tyre he would go on. I think he would probably go on, say, to a hard tyre and run to the end. He couldn't go on to another set of mediums, as obviously he needs to be using at least 2 sets of tyres, but we'll see.
I haven't noticed this, but Cheese has found his way past Ericsson. Cheese up into 4th place. Ericsson pits.
Yeah.
And Fan is also in. Fan onto a set of medium tyres. Ericsson also onto a set of mediums by the looks of it.
Yeah, the pit strategy usually, if you start on the softs, you'll be going on to the mediums to the end. Some people go on hards if they have to pit earlier, say for damage. I mean, as we say, we got JT is the last of the soft runners who's still running from those softs, so he must be extending his track position as far as possible before pitting.
Yep. Yeah, JT's making those. He's making those soft tyres work. I tell you that. Still run up there in 2nd place.
Oh, there's a collision. There's a collision between Paris and Stephalicious there.
Looks like they're all okay. Any damage by that?
Still look fine, but there was a bit of bumping. Not the best, but we'll see what happens. Can Steph come back and overtake Paris again?
All right. Alright, so we're just about a third into the Grand Prix. Right now it does look like Pope's race. JT still running back there in 2nd.
So far there's that, and then there's a massive gap between JT and Smoke and Cheese. It seems to be those two have dropped everyone from the field, so it seems to be a 2-horse race between those 2 drivers at the moment.
Look at Atom is up there in 4th place.
Yeah, definitely. It's not done too bad. He started at the back of the grid with a qualifying ban. He's up into P4. Running on those mediums, and I think he's done really well so far. Kept it clean, got him through, and yeah, it's redemption.
Potential. I mean, you never know. We could potentially see a dark horse here. I mean, a safety car would put him in a perfect position.
Yeah, like say if they could get a safety car and say around lap 20 or so, go on to the hards potentially. It's good. It could be a good one. I mean, if the medium runners that started on mediums, if they can get a safety car around lap 28, I'd say that would be an absolute dream for them to go straight onto softs and get basically a free pit stop.
JT into the pit here. He's had enough on those soft tyres. He's going to a set of mediums by the looks of it.
Yeah, that would be the strategy to the end. Go to the mediums. He's just going to have to hope there's no safety car.
Yeah, that's what a lot of this strategy relies on. It relies on just having a clean run in the way of racing. But everyone's being nice and careful. Short of a single car mistake, I don't see much reason for this to be a safety car. Cheese moves up to 2nd place now. So Cheese is now taking advantage. I believe both of them have stopped.
JT, yeah.
Well, no, sorry, Cheese hasn't stopped.
No. We've got C1 Tempe fan just behind Atom here, so that can be good. He's on fresher mediums, so he'd be eager to get past Atom as soon as possible, but as we say in Monaco, it's not easy to get past.
Lemon treated a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting.
Oh, he's stopped on the track as well.
Oh.
I think he might have outbraked himself. There's a chicane. He's lost his front wing in play as well.
Oh, that's not good.
Ooh.
Definitely have to pit to repair that one. I'm keeping an eye on this battle between Fan and Atom.
Wait, oh no, that's JT, sorry. JT's back in front of Smoke and Cheese as well.
Oh yeah, JT's made the pass. Fan, if he can stay or stay within half a second or close in on Adam through sector 3, I reckon he's got a very good shot of making a move back to turn 1. Oh, Adam's made a bit of a mistake there. He's going to look outside. Here comes Fan looking for it. He might try a switchback here. He's going to go for the switchback. There he goes inside. Great stuff from Fan here. No contact as well. He's managed to get away with that one.
Brilliant stuff. And he's got the DRS, so he can start to run away with it from Adam. That's a very good move from Fan there. Very good move.
Great stuff. One of the Ferraris making it back onto the track. That is the lone retreat, I believe. He's multiple laps down. It might be one lap down. I'm not entirely sure. Pope's still in.
He's not had the brilliant race there. He's had multiple incidents with the wall and with track limits, so it's not a good race from lone retreat. But hopefully he'll bounce back in the next round.
We got a lot of cars here who are just in a massive train here going around, led by the train technically led by Fan. If you look, I mean, actually no, the train led by Steph Lewis, who's up there in 7th place. He hasn't done too bad.
No, he hasn't. I mean, he's still got to pit, but he's still in a good position so far. And everyone behind him has got penalties as well, which gives him an even better advantage.
Okay. How much longer do you reckon Pope will be able to go on these mediums? Do you reckon he'll still try and make it till around at lap 25, lap 30, or do you reckon he'll pit soon?
No, I reckon he'll extend it as far as he can. I'd say the late 20s in the laps definitely is possible. But we'll see. I don't know what his tyres are doing. He seems to be doing fine so far with a big gap to JT, so I think if he can keep the gap reasonably big to JT, then why not? Keep going. Yep. Ooh, we've also got Wardy right behind Theron here. He might go for an overtake, just here. He sends up the inside.
There he goes, inside. There's contact.
Oh, it was a risky move, but luckily I don't think there's any damage to either car. No, they look fine to me.
I had a gut feeling he was going to try and go for one into the lowest hairpin. Like, literally from making that last move, go switching back into... Oh, there goes Theron.
Oh, a little bit of traction lost there, and Wardy straight through. Didn't even have to worry about it there.
Clean stuff for Wardy. Oh, came very close to the barriers. Did Theron. He's got tapped in that just behind him. And it appears this battle may start again just with Theron in the mix instead.
Yeah, I mean, Theron is on really old hard tyres, so I can't see why he would keep Wardy behind him, but he's still keeping so far.
Locked up a bit there through Raskas. I'm keeping an eye on Ericsson just behind that, tapping that in the Alpine. Both are going to have DRS, so that'll make things a bit harder on their end.
Very, very hard to overtake if both drivers have DRS. That's why Monaco is quite renowned for being a train, shall we say. But I mean, there's been a fair few overtakes so far. Yeah, we've seen some good racing so far. So I'm thinking that 2 Alfa Romeos who could potentially have a go at each other for the 8th spot. Optimash and Afro Ninja both on medium tyres. Yeah, same age tyres, so it's all game here.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it does look like JT is closing in bit by bit on Pope.
Yeah, I mean, it's expected for JT to close in. He's on much fresher medium tyres, so I would expect him to reduce the gap, but the gap is so big at the moment that currently Pope has a free pit stop, I think. I think the pit stops are around 25 seconds. Yeah,
it'll be very close, but
he definitely has got the advantage.
JT's still closing in though, so that by the time, if our predictions about when Pope's going to stop are true, then he may potentially take the lead. He's just within 24 seconds now. Sorry, within 25.
Very close train between Wardy, Afro, Optimash, and Steph. Keep an eye on that one.
Yep. I mean, good thing Steph gets these good exits each and every time. Otherwise, he'd be a sitting duck on these straights with the DRS.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's speaking of the devil. Optimash has got a good run up the hill. No, he can't.
Nope, no space. Oh, I thought he was going to go around the outside for a second there.
I think he might have outbraked himself a little bit there.
I thought Wardy's looking around trying to find that opening. He goes around the outside. Is it enough?
Keep it clean,
oh,
boys.
bit close. Oh, there goes Optimash. Very nearly losing it.
Boys, keep clean.
I mean, may have hit the wall there. I'm not entirely sure. Wardy's looking around, just trying to find an opening.
Oh, he just lost a bit of traction there as well. Afro's got a really bad exit out of there. See if Wardy can get the overtake done at the
I have to see. I reckon he'd have to go for a bit of a audacious one here on the brakes. Nope, smart enough, stays in line.
He's got a massive train coming here. He's got Felron close behind, tapping that on Freshers, Softs, and Ericsson. It's a massive train going there.
Yep. Steph's getting away from them now, so he's all good. He's around the second in front. What he's looking around. Oh, around goes. There's contact. After an injure, briefly gets hit there by Wardy, so he gets tagged. Optimash now gotten away. Could Wardy potentially go for one into turn one? Nope, not enough. Doesn't have enough space. But yeah, these guys are getting a bit excited now.
They're getting their elbows out there. They're eager to make some moves, get higher up in the points. I mean, at the moment, Wardy is the last driver that is in the points, so I'm sure that drivers like Felron and Ericsson are really eager. Oh, Tinky Winky's out of the race.
Oh, knocks himself in there. Pope's in the pits, so he's just come out of the pits. And he's still got a huge advantage over JT. Pope on a set of hard tyres here. Actually, that gap's going to close quite a bit here. But Pope's still going to have the lead by around a good 3 seconds, which is what he had at the start, before the pit stop sequence took place. So he's
surprised by the tactics, but I mean, at the moment he's still kept track position, as I say. So I think he's on for a very good run here, very good run. I mean, the hards will easily last into the end of the race.
But they are arguably a bit slower, so JT may close the gap a bit.
Oh, definitely, but later on in the race, those mediums that JT has on at the moment
will fade.
Really wear out, and they will fade. So the pace difference probably won't be that significant.
Wardy's still looking around here, trying to find an opening against Afro Ninja.
Not quite enough into the first corner there, but he's got a good run up the hill. I doubt he'll make a move anywhere here, but he could get a run later on in the lap.
Okay, he could definitely have a go here if he gets good enough exit. Oh, he's a bit squirrely out that last corner and lost essentially almost Tokyo Drift through that last turn.
It seems, I think he might have overheated his tyres a little bit, or he might be a bit...
There was contact there, slight bump there between the Ferrari and the Alfa Romeo. It's a shame that the...
frustrated being stuck behind these two Alfa Romeo drivers, so I think he just needs to take it a little easier and then try and come back at them.
You know, it's a real shame that we don't, that on the telemetry we don't get any anything about tyre performance.
No, I mean,
So
I'm sure they might try and introduce that later on in
the newer game, yeah.
But it would be really good to see, like they say, the AWS tyre percentages and see if they're overheating and all that. But that's something we can see in the future, hopefully.
Yeah, let's hope so. JT has closed the gap a little bit. The gap was around 4.5 seconds. He's closed it in just a bit by a couple tenths. So, but he's still got a long way to go. He's got a good 18 laps to try and close that gap as much as he can.
We've also got a little battle between C110 Fan and Smoke and Cheese here. There's from season 2 that they were separated by 0 points.
Yeah, it was tie game at the end of the season.
Took the win.
Took the title on by virtue of more victories.
Yes, that is correct, and they're battling again once again on track.
Old rivals going at it once more. Of course, Iwadi was also involved in that championship fight going into the last race because he had an incident in the opening couple of corners, and then it's very unfortunate for him.
Yeah, from what I recall, I think it was at Monza, and then he was retired from the race after the first corner. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, we could have. I mean, especially look at the way the Monza race finished.
Yeah, it could have been even. Well, I don't know if it could be even any more exciting. I mean, level on points at the end of the season is just, well, so unlikely. It was brilliant into the season.
Yep. We're still keeping an eye on these two. Cheese may have hit the wall slightly there. I'm not entirely sure. He may have. I'm not sure. Scraped is the word. Optimash in the pits now.
Yeah, the releases Afro Ninja, but we also got Wardy really close behind as well. But they both got DRS, so I doubt anything will happen in turn 1. No.
Nope.
But next lap, that could be good. Oh,
Yellow flag. One of the AlphaTauris.
he's gone off.
That's bar 98. He's out of the race. Could that be a safety car potentially?
Still yellow flag.
If it is, then Pope's done terribly because he's just gone past the pit entrance. Although I doubt he needs to pit because those hard tyres should go to the end.
Still says yellow flag, and it's gone. There's no safety car.
No safety car. Then we keep going.
What a surprise.
Yeah, shocking. JT's definitely closing in though. The gap now 3.3 seconds. If you ask me, he needs to get past. He needs to get past Pope before the before his medium tyres start to fall away.
It's going to be a really tall order from JT to get the win from here. He's still 3 seconds behind. He is gaining time. Oh, I'm just going to say that Wardy, Afro Ninja, and Stephalicious are battling into. Oh, it's contact. Stephalicious.
Oh, around he goes in the Red Bull, and that puts him just outside of the points there in P11.
Oh, what a shame from Stephalicious.
He's
He's had a lot of bad luck.
Yeah, he's had such a good race so far, but he's got work to do now.
That's the problem. He's now stuck behind this massive train. Once again, the train of Afro Ninja, Wardy, Thelron, and Ericsson is still going, battling it out.
Huge train.
Still trying to get past Afro Ninja. It's
huge train. Never mind a trolley train. This is an Afro Ninja train.
we've had a couple of them before when Afro Ninja's made a few decisions to stay out when we've had safety cars and lead the race. So I think a prime example was Belgium. He was leading the race and then
yeah, Pope. I think it was Pope or JT took the lead from him almost immediately down down one of the opening few straights. That's what he looked for. He's trying to go for something, but no, not enough.
Afro was covering the inside line. He couldn't do anything with that.
Very good defending though from Afro Ninja.
Oh, contact with Wardy, hit the wall. I'm not sure he's got any damage on his front wing. I'm not sure.
I think he's okay. Oh, there's the wall again, and there goes Theron.
Oh no, he's definitely got damage to his front ring there.
And that is an obstruction there. There we go. He's going to go back around again, but that puts him outside the points. That puts Stephalicious back inside the World Championship points, but
see, it can all change.
It can all change in a blink of an eye at Monaco, yeah. Ericsson now right there behind Wardy.
He's on pressure. They're on pretty much the same mediums here, so they're pretty level here. See what Ericsson can do.
I get a feeling JT's mediums may have just fallen off the cliff because he's falling back now.
Yeah, at the moment it's not looking great. He's got good pace, but Pope is just dominating with these set of hards. He's just comfortably sitting in front.
In the second place, not too bad when we put things into perspective, because of course he wants to potentially take he could. I'm not mistaken. He could potentially take second place from Cheese in the championship. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see about that come the end of the race. But Fan is still right there behind him, trying to get back on the podium.
The podium position's still there for C1 Tempe. I mean, Cheese is still on his medium. I don't think he's actually hit.
Yeah, let me check that. No, he hasn't stopped. Only Cheese, Atom, and Stephalicious are yet to make stops. That could change it though. I reckon. Nope, Steph stays out.
At the moment, Cheese will most likely stop onto a set of softs.
Yeah, run the end of the race from there.
It'll be good pace for the end of the race, but I'm not sure where it will bring them out.
A late safety car, and I feel like everyone would most likely change onto the soft as fast as they could. To make a full on the front
You'd be
end.
surprised how many people wouldn't actually, because again, track position is just key around here, and trying to overtake is not easy. So I don't think many people would actually pit unless you haven't pitted, say, Cheese and Fat Atom. They will have to pit at some point soon.
Yep. The gap between JT and Pope now briefly just went under 3 seconds. He's definitely closed in again. Although if he makes too many mistakes or just overheats his tyres too much, then that could be the end of it, even with 13 laps to go. But, you know, he's closing in. I'm just keeping a consistent eye on these two.
A little scroll through here. There's a Paris very close behind FG Atom as well. Again, Atom's one of those that hasn't pitted yet, so he's on very, very old softs.
Yeah, props to him for. Oh yeah, sorry, he's on old mediums. But yeah, props to him for making him go for going up 26 laps. And props to everyone who's on the mediums. Yeah.
He's gone from last place to 5th place at the moment. It's very, very good racing there. I mean, when he has to pit, he will drop a few positions, but if he can get a points position, that'd be really good for him.
He may drop to just outside the top 10 if my maths are correct. Based on the timings.
I'll leave you to the maths. I'll trust you on that one.
That's kind of like I can't think of an analogy, but it's like leaving a child in front of a red button, telling them not to push it. Yep, the maths will inevitably suck. Making our way through the last corner here with Cheese and Fan once again. Fan got a very good exit out of the last corner.
He did lose a bit of time to Cheese it previously. He
Well,
was right up
yeah.
behind him, and now he's 6/10 behind. It's still within the 1 second to get the DRS, but at the moment it's nowhere near close enough to make an overtake.
Again,
Ericsson right behind Wardy here as well, so he could get DRS. He
that
might
battle
take
continues on.
corner.
He could go for it here. He's closing in. He's looking outside, going into turn 1. Wardy squeezes him a little bit. No contact this time. Of course, the last time he saw someone going to turn 1 on the outside of Wardy, it was Untitled that was just behind him a couple of seconds back. Of course, he hit the wall and had to pit for repairs.
Yeah, it's very risky to try and make a move down to turn 1, but if you can pull it off, then go for it. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Oh, Dr. Guynite is retired.
Oh, got Garnard's out. And that is not the best positions to be sitting there in.
No, could there be a safety car?
Potentially, you have to see what position he's in when Atom and Paris make their way around. Oh, he's not in a very good position there. He's right in the middle of the track.
Oh, he's made Atom and Paris tentative there, and Paris has gotten through in front of Atom there.
But no, he's gone. No safety car.
What's going on there?
Cheese in the pits. He's going on to a set of soft tyres, which will take him the last 11 laps of this Grand Prix.
Yeah, so he'll have mega pace from now on. So
He may have decent track position. Will Paris come out in front of him? I doubt he might. You never know. I think he will. Yep. Out he comes. But that's going to put Cheese behind these two. If Afro Ninja gets in front of him, he won't. But no,
Atom still needs to pit, so at the moment, Smoking Cheese is now a net P5, which is really good, really good.
Yellow flag in sector 3. That may have been Steph there. Not sure if he has damage. Nope, he's staying out. He's all good. Thoron right on the back of Optimash here. He's going to try and go around the outside into turn 1. Is it going to be enough? They're touching wheels slightly. Oh, they came very close to contact, and there goes into the wall.
Oh.
And there goes Steph moving over for Thoron here.
What's going on here?
Not quite sure what that was about. Optimash now stuck behind 2 Red Bulls.
No, I mean, Steph is on really old medium. Oh, he's made contact with the back of Steph. That was a very audacious move to make there.
Alright. I mean, look, I'm looking now at the battle between JT and Pope. The gap now down to 2.2 seconds.
No, the gap is coming
The
down.
gap is slowly eroding.
This could be good. You never know. The last few laps could be very spicy.
Atom now into the pits, making a change onto. I can only assume it will be a set of soft tyres. Yep, that's a set of softs. The Haas team have waiting. Making the change here.
Better keep an eye on Smoking Cheese here, right behind Paris.
Yeah, you may just get a points finish out of this one. Oh, lost it a little bit on the exit of the pits. Crossed the yellow line for a split second, but now he's all good. Only put half the car over it, or half the wheels.
Right, I'd say you might want to watch Smoking Cheese. He might go for a move into the chicane.
Oh, this is going to be tight between him and Paris here. He's looking for it on the inside. It's going to be tight. Oh, he's forced Paris off, and Paris as a penalty.
Yeah, not the cleanest.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh, he's in the wall as well. Oh no.
He's let Cheese back through.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's gone very wrong for Paris.
It may. Does he have damage on the front wing? I think he might be alright, but he lost control of things. Oh, he's going into the pits.
Oh, and Alex is out of the race.
Alex out. That's our 4th retirement of the Grand Prix. Where is he? Oh, I don't see why it wouldn't be. I'm scrolling around to the Red Bull if I can. Yeah. Oh no. Well, he's just pit and still no safety cars. This is rather shocking. We're just within the final 9 laps of this thing, and we are yet to have a safety car in the TakeOver racing leagues in Monaco. Something I'm sure neither one of us expected.
No, I would have put a bet on it that there would have been a safety car safely, but at the moment it hasn't happened. It's really obscure, but we carry on and see, and hopefully it keeps the racing close.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hate to be Pope right now. Of course, he's got JT closing in on him. If there's a safety car, then they'll be all bunched up together. everything he's gained in the last 31 laps have been lost.
I mean, yeah, I mean the gap would be back really down if there was a safety car. I mean, I doubt anyone would pit now. There'd be no point losing track position at this point. It'd be a really good battle to see if there was the case. But I mean, JT still might close in.
It's almost within 2 seconds now. Oh.
We've got Ericsson right behind Wardy here. Might go for an overtake into the first corner.
Does he look outside? He looks outside into one. Oh, Wardy, there's a bit of contact there.
Around the outside.
Around the outside, and someone has managed to make it through turn 1 against Wardy, and he's taken it.
Oh, great move.
Great stuff there.
Great racing from the both of them. Wardy not cleverly, backed out of it, not to cause an incident and cause an accident. So, very good racing from the two of them.
And all I want to say here is that the stream of this race is already better than the Sky Sports Monaco Grand Prix, because we didn't. Oh, Paris lost his front wing. He's done himself in at turn 1. That's not good. His race is quickly falling apart.
I'm not sure what happened there. Paris is unfortunately now at the points as well.
He may have just outbraked himself. Not entirely sure.
He's
Got
lost his
yellow flag in
front
sector 2.
wing entirely as well.
That's Afro Ninja. But yeah, as I was saying, this race, this stream is better than the actual Sky Sports broadcast of the Monaco Grand Prix last year, because when we had a battle going into turn 1, we didn't immediately cover it off with the Lance Stroll. The
Lance Stroll going over the curves at the
yeah.
chicane.
Well, I know what I'm doing after this race is over. Right, 7 laps to go now as Pope crosses the line. The gap 2.2 seconds.
He's still got a comfortable lead. I mean, JT has closed in, but he's lost a bit of time now. Lost about 3/10 in the last couple of laps. So at the moment, Pope is on for another race win.
JT still has the fastest lap here, 1 minute 11.3.
So that's an extra point in the championship. It's very crucial.
Yep.
I think that will put him into second place in the drivers' championship. I'm not 100%, but Cheese is actually in a very good position in P4 at the moment. So actually, it might not be the case.
If I'm not mistaken, Cheese has gained 9 places here. He's done very well. Yellow flag in sector 3. That's one of the Red Bulls by the looks of it. That's Stephalicious who's spun it. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. He's waiting for them to go through. There we go, all good. He's away. I put Paris up into P13. Well, actually, no, he's already ahead. That's my bad there. Oh, JT hit the wall slightly there. He may lose a bit of time. Oh no, he's within 2 seconds now.
Actually gaining a lot of time on. What's happening to touch with Pope? He's lost.
Pope may have had a very poor exit out that last corner. And he's got multiple lap cars up in front of him. He's reached that train of Wardy tapping that Afro Ninja. Here we go. This could get exciting. The gap now flickering between 1.8 and 1.7 seconds between the two leaders. We could see a very exciting last stage of the race. It definitely gets hit with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
At the moment, as I said, these two are class of the field at the moment. They're 38 seconds ahead of Fan in P3. It's an absolute masterclass from these two, and covered by 1.7 seconds after 34 laps. It's really impressive.
Yeah. I mean, it may well come down to this. I mean, Pope's got to find a point to get through the blue flag cars. As Lone Retreat sets the fastest lap there, 1 minute 10.8. That's way faster than JT's lap. Yellow flag in sector 1. That's one of the Ferraris. Lone Retreat's out.
He's retired.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
just like that. Well, then he sets the fastest lap, and for all I know, mate. Yeah, no idea what's happened there.
We still haven't got a safety car.
JT now almost within a second. No safety car. We keep going. At this point, I think I've given up with wanting to have a safety car here. This one's going to get exciting.
I mean, at the moment they're trying to lap all of these cars. I think they are being ghosted, which makes things a little bit easier. But it is holding Pope up, as he has lost a lot of time. He's not within a second, but he has gained.
Pope's made his way through all of them. JT's making his way through the Alpine tapping that right now. He's made his way through on the exit. He's just got to make his way around Wardy, and now he can chase the McLaren in front of him. Stephalicious will be the next driver to be lapped. Or, yeah, that is correct. The gap almost 1.5 seconds again.
say as well that JT has got a lot of ERS banked to go about 68%, whereas Pope has only got 30, so that could be crucial if they do get within the 1 second.
Yep. I would like to say a penalty for either one of these two could settle the race. So as well as JT closing the gap, he's got to be clean about it as well. Oh, he got a bit squirrely at the last corner there. Not too much, but he's all good.
No, he's still got
4 laps to go.
As you say, if one of them gets a corner cutting time penalty, that'll be race over.
Yep, JT's got to be incredibly clean about this. Short of a mistake for one of them, that would be it. I can't imagine how frustrating it may be for Pope late on here to end up with a penalty after leading for so long. He's led pretty much the entire race.
No, exactly. I mean, he's led pretty much the entire way, and it'd be a shame for it to all be decided over a time penalty. But you've got to keep it clean, keep it. Don't cut any of the corners. But so far, they've both been really clean about it.
Yep. I get the feeling this may be the point where JT's medium tyres may start to fade. If I look here, see how long he's been on those tyres. He's on them for 22 laps compared to Pope's 16 lap old hards. Yellow flag. Oh, that was delicious. Throw one now with another penalty. I'll tell you what. This is giving me shades of Monaco in 1992, with Senna and Mansell. We've got yellow flag in the last sector. I think that's still the Red Bull of Stephalicious. But no, 1992, in which Mansell led for the entire way, had a late problem with tyres, and Senna took the lead from him. And then with a couple more, but then at this point in the race with 3 laps to go, Mansell closed back in on him. He was just trying to find a way past Senna, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, I mean it's a very famous race, especially if you're an Ayrton Senna fan. Very good defending from Ayrton Senna in that race, especially with the dominant. I think it's FW14B. I think that Williams was. It was a dominant car that year in '92. So yeah, I don't remember. I wasn't alive at that point, but I've definitely seen the race, and it was really close. I mean, they're not quite as close with JT and Touchy Pope, but I can see the resemblance.
I wish I'd seen it. I was -12.
He's left the session, but he's still in the race. I'm not sure if he's disconnected.
But yeah, that may be a disconnection issue, but he's not in the way of the leaders, so they might be all okay on that front. I think the next car to be that will be Ericsson. I mean, that's quite unbelievable though. They've made it round to the 5th place car and they're about to put him a lap down.
They're just they've outclassed everyone so far.
And that'll give Pope DRS here. 2 more laps.
That only gives Pope an advantage. He's just gained 0.2 of a second. Another yellow flag down in sector 2.
Quickly cleared that Mexican blue flags.
Slowly.
Oh, Pope making it past Ericsson now. Pope is through. I think JT may have just in the last of his 2nd place. Maybe we can hope for yellow flag here. And that Stelron is out of the race.
They won't put a safety car in now. It's too late anyway. But it doesn't seem to be we haven't been getting them anyway. I'm not sure why.
Yep. So we're now down to 13 runners, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, 14 runners. Oh no, it is 13 runners. You are correct. Yeah.
There's the first.
I mean, at the moment we've got more runners in this race than we did in Zandvoort, which is
surprising. And no safety cars.
No, I'm not sure what's happened with that. We've got Afra Ninja and Wardy going side by side through the swimming pool chicane.
That's not going to work, surely. Smart for Wardy to back.
Time penalty as well.
Smart for Wardy's back out then. If it was me, I wouldn't go for any more moves on him. Final lap though now. Pope in complete control of this thing on those hard tyres. Short of a mistake or a penalty, I think this race might just be over.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment it's all for Pope to take at the moment. We got
yellow flag there.
Wardy flying up the hill, but Atom's gone through. Got quite a few time penalties as well, so we might see Atom, who's got no time penalties, go up the grid a bit more actually.
The gap now 2 seconds between Pope and JT.
Yeah,
Pope's got to be nice and clean here, and he'll be okay. Through the swimming pool for the final time. Just got to keep it nice and clean. Oh, he may have got slightly squirrely there.
Not do anything else, just keep it clean.
He's safe.
Around the last 2 corners.
And that should do it. It's been an absolute procession for the McLaren driver up front. Touchman Pope wins Monaco. JTO40 comes home in second place. Came home in a very comfortable second place. These two have done such a good job today. It can't be denied.
No, we can't deny it. We've got to wait at least 40 seconds for Seal Tempe fan to even take third. That's remarkable.
Here comes fan of the last corners to take the last spot on the podium. So Pope has defeated the two Astons in battle. Well, I say battle, but there wasn't too much going on. And now I've got to wait another 30 seconds or so for Cheese to make his way around to finish in fourth. And don't ask me why, but Paris is on a set of intermediate tyres. What's he doing?
I'm not sure.
You see him? He's got someone running. He's got a tap in that range just behind him. That may allow Aston to close in that bit more. Oh, and that is it. That is the race. Right then, so Touchby Pope is your winner for the 4th time in 6 races, and that will help him increase his championship lead. So there he is then, your winner. Of course, using the Otmar skin, he certainly once again drove a lot Otmar today. Well deserved victory. The two Aston Martin drivers, no doubt, pleased with their performance as well. So, Dean, mate, can I get your thoughts on the race as a whole?
I mean, as a whole, it was really good. I mean, as I say, JT and Pope were miles ahead of everyone else, and they showed by being 40 seconds ahead of 3rd place, so it's very good from them. In general, it was very good racing, and I can really complain, to be honest. I mean, there's a lack of safety car, which threw a span into the works for us, because we were just expecting it to happen. Yeah.
Alright, so we'll take a look at the final results here. Pope wins the race then from JTO40 in 2nd place. T110P fan 3rd, Smoke and Cheese 4th, Ericsson 5th place. I tap on that in 6th. From Atom from last on the grid comes home in 7th, Afro Ninja 8th, iWally 9th, and Optimus Prime in 10th. So there is your top 10, and that is the end of the actual race broadcast itself. For now, then we're going to try and see if we can get a few questions in from Pope. So we'll give it just a moment. Yeah, very exciting race, as I say. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get Pope into the voice chat here just to give us a couple answers about the race.
I'm sure he's gonna be happy with that. Starting in, was it P3, and then
Yeah,
taking the lead
P3
very early on, and then leading from then on.
Yeah, took advantage of the mistake that I believe Fan made. I believe it was Fan. I'm not entirely sure.
Quite a lot happened. I can't quite remember what happened now.
Yeah, would you come back to Monaco again for another race like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it was quite exciting, and having it in the night was a good thing too. I mean, there's a couple of night races we have, but there's no wet weather. I mean, so maybe in the future it could be a wet weather race. That would put it a lot more interesting. But that was still not a bad Monaco Grand Prix.
Yep. I definitely. What would you give out of 10?
10. I'll give it a solid 7.5, 8 out of 10. No, it's a good race. I mean, they're obviously being in Monaco, you can't get the best overtakes in the world, but there's still plenty of exchanging positions and good racing overall. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10.
Alright, so I believe we should be getting Pope in just a few moments here, just to give us a couple of questions about the race. But no, I'm very pleased with that one, and hopefully that's convinced me he's joining. Pope, mate, good to see you.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, a good win then. You're 4th of the season. How does it feel? You've just won Monaco, mate. How does that feel?
Fucking love Monaco. Monaco, yeah, baby. Oh, it's fucking amazing track. Love it. Yeah, hard work.
I mean, yeah, you definitely made the strategy work. Of course, the two Aston Martins were at the start of the race kind of a thorn in your side. Did you know you'd be able to make your way around them?
Yeah, I think definitely found that it was just a bit of when JT boxed and what tyres he boxed onto, I think was the main issue. That's why I pitted early to the hards. I was going to try and get onto the softs, but obviously JT was pumping in some mega time, so I had to go for the second strategy.
Yep. So yeah. So you did a very good job of holding him off in the late stages of the race. Did you feel like he was going to catch you and you may have to defend from him later on?
Nah. To be honest, it's Monaco. I think it's really hard just to get in 1 second within Monaco. It's obviously so tight. The fucking sorry for swearing. I don't know if I can
Oh,
swear.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Obviously, yeah, it's massive. So I felt pretty confident.
All right. Well, we are at the halfway mark of the season now, and you've obviously extended the lead once again in the Drivers' Championship. Are we still confident that you can go on and win the thing?
Yeah, I mean, I finished all the races I've finished. I think I've won, so I'm pretty proud of that start. That's pretty nice. So yeah, I think I'm able to see this through.
All right. There is one stat I'd like to bring up to you. If I'm not mistaken, you've done a total of 12 races in the TakeOver Racing League. You've won 7 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Or there's been 12 races gone by.
I think so.
Yeah, so I've no doubt that feels good.
Yeah, it feels amazing. Honestly, it's nice to know that you can compete at the top. So yeah, I'm very happy with that.
All right. Well, thanks for the few questions, and you can go off and celebrate now.
No.
I assume you got a bottle somewhere.
Yeah, I'll definitely be drinking as much as I can.
All right.
Cheers,
all right. Sounds good, mate.
Awesome.
All right. See you in a bit.
Cheers.
All right then. So that was a very happy Touch Me Pope there. Dean, what do you make of his performance there before we sign off?
Well, once again, he's shown his raw pace and consistency. Shows really well. I mean, he's won, as you say, I think every race this season that he's actually competed in. Apart from, I think it was Japan where he retired from the Grand Prix. So he's done really well so far. Yeah,
I mean, it's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with in the late stage of the season. But yeah, that is it from us here today. Thanks Dean once again for coming on and just joining me in the booth. Hopefully we can do something like this again.
Yeah, it'd be great. I mean, I had a great time.
Yes, I've had a great time as well. Honestly, had more fun than I expected considering it's Monaco. But yeah, from us today. That is the end of it. I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure to go subscribe to TakeOver Racing League channel. There'll be a link to it down in the description below. So thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you at the next Grand Prix. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.